This is John Kramer returning you to our coverage of the ongoing national travesty taking place at United States Customs, where Michelle Obama is currently being denied entry into the United States of America. Astonishing but true, a shipment of several thousand Michelle Obama action figures is being held by officials under the control of Jason P. AHERN, Acting Director of U.S. Customs and Border Protection, a Bush administration holdover. This reporter first became aware of this situation when he received an emergency email late Friday night, November the 20th, from Mr. Todd Fraser, Director of Marketing and Public Relations for Jailbreak Toys. It read in part, "We've just learned that through no fault of our own, our initial shipment of the figures is currently being held up in customs. We weren't given any reason for the delay other than that these types of situations arise from time to time." Held up in customs? Please stop for a moment. Ask yourselves, have you ever received or even heard of such a message? Think of all the items you have purchased through catalogs, over the phone, and on the internet. Held up in customs? Coincidentally or not, these Michelle Obama action figures were traveling from China to the U.S. at roughly the same time President Obama was making the same journey. But where literally millions of blonde-haired and blue-eyed Barbie dolls have made that same trip without incident, these replica figures of America's first African-American First Lady have been turned away at her nation's own border. These things just happen from time to time. U.S. Customs has assured Jason Feinberg, Jailbreak Toys founder and CEO. Never mind that Mr. Feinberg, a small businessman who started Jailbreak Toys at the start of the Great Bush Recession, has had the entire shipment of his company's star attraction for the start of the holiday season seized at customs with barely a month left before Christmas. And how often have we as Americans heard that it is the small businesses which serve as the backbone of our nation's economy? Businesses like Jailbreak Toys, which live or die based on their sales in this last crucial fiscal quarter of the year? And yet a Republican appointee, Acting Customs and U.S. Border Protection Director Jason P. AHERN, has allowed the lifeblood of our nation's backbone to be seized and held without any specific reason. And why, you ask, might such a shipment be held? Well, on occasion it might be for a random check, or because some smuggling was suspected, or because the shipment in question was somehow thought to be connected to terrorism. For shame, Mr. AHERN, for shame! In their email, Jailbreak Toys expressed a hope that the figures will be shipped to you right after Thanksgiving weekend. Yes, a weekend in which several thousand stylishly dressed and elegantly crafted depictions of our nation's First Lady of Color will spend a lonely and loveless Thanksgiving on some desolate and perhaps rat-infested dockyards on our nation's western seaboard. The Michelle Obama action figures had to travel more than 6,000 miles from China to the West Coast in order to teach us how far we have come as a nation and how far we have yet to go.